Modern day Disney. Here's your new Buzz Lightyear. It's your boy, Count VHS, the only count in Kansas and the only Kansan that counts. And we're back with another trailer. Today, Lightyear, the pseudo-prequel to Buzz Lightyear, the supposed real Buzz Lightyear story. Chris Evans, famous for his portrayal of Captain America, is replacing Tim Allen because, of course, Tim Allen is too toxic for modern-day Disney. It's too bad. Tim Allen is iconic in the role, and I don't think that you can change the voice of Buzz Lightyear. But we'll see, I suppose, in July, how Chris Evans voices Buzz Lightyear. So here we go, Lightyear, the teaser trailer.
Go. Vital, go. Guide, go, bud.
Cabin pressurization is underway.
As we prepare for ignition.
Okay, so it's supposed to be more realistic, or is this a dream in his head?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
Who wants to bet they're gonna make Buzz Lightyear like an idiot and some girl just the best ever? I mean, it's modern Disney. Is it going back in time? Slingshotting around the sun. But you better not copyright strike me because of the music. Okay, we got jump rings or something. Something off about the animation. Okay, so I'm supposing the robots are oh, okay. I kind of got. Let's go back in a moment once this finishes.
To infinity?
Grown and grown. That's it. I know what this movie's gonna be. There's also something weird about his face. Just look at this face. You know, it's bordering on semi-realistic. I don't know. Okay, Alicia, I suppose. All right. I'm gonna just bet you now, Alicia will be more competent and better at pretty much everything than Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear will be kind of the goofball idiot. You can just form your own opinions of why. Modern day Disney. Here's your new Buzz Lightyear. I mean, also notice it's not Buzz Lightyear, it's Lightyear. Are they all going to be like Lightyear or something? I don't know. I really hope not, but I don't care to see this film. But I mean, like, this in a way should have been the after title card, where you see him walking up to his suit, if it's really about him, but instead we're already introducing another character here.
To infinity?
And
I'm telling you, it's gonna be about Alicia, if that's her name. Some robot there. There is this uncanny valley effect. It looks kind of creepy. Because you got this, huge jaw, accentuated, but then the eyes and mouth are trying to be more realistic. I don't know, it's just, not to nitpick too much. It looks very much like a Pixar character. I mean, I don't know why. This looks more Pixar-ish. But Buzz himself, except for in this scene, this looks Pixar. But Buzz himself, when he has on that, I want to call it a balaclava, but this little thing on his head, it just there's something weird and off about it. It's just, again, this uncanny valley. All right, so from this trailer, I'm going to make a prediction. They have an AI that they work with, or some robot. Okay, we see this in... Let's see. Where do we see it? I mean, that's a cool shot. It's pretty. The rain effects and everything, it's great. And they do have a very filmic quality, but I don't know, I think we're bordering on where we want animation to go, whether it's we keep it looking like a cartoon or push it towards being realistic. And I know Disney's supposedly working on trying to simulate likenesses of actors, and they're going to supposedly try that on the Guardians ride in Epcot, creating a virtual Chris Pratt as Peter Quill. So we'll see how that works. Right. Yeah, so robot. Okay, so we have another robot that's kind of teaching them things. I'm supposing Alicia's off to his left. Alright, so Buzz is clearly doing this covert, trying to sneak around. I don't know if this is windows opposite, like kind of like this ship goes in a U shape, or if those are robots on a assembly line. But look, here we have robots, kind of like red dot eyes. We might be getting Zurg. This little opening, is Zurg inside here? Who knows? Alright, so we'll just focus on that creepy smile. Honestly, I have no interest in this. I think Toy Story 1 through 3 told the story wonderfully, and 4 did a good job wrapping up Woody's story. I'm not opposed to including 4 in that. It was a fine enough film, but 1 through 3 really hit the spot telling the story of these toys. And I don't know if this is supposed to be realistic. Like, this is the real Buzz Lightyear, or are we just saying that Buzz Lightyear was inspired by kind of a real life character, or is this just the origin story of, you know, the character Buzz Lightyear that the toy is based on? If we go out, we might find a little bit more research. So according to WDW News Today, we got that Pixar released the trailer. Yeah, we saw that. Buzz Lightyear has been around for over 25 years, but who inspired the toy we've come to know and love? How did a space ranger go to infinity and beyond? These questions will be answered in Lightyear, the new offering from Pixar. Chris Evans stars as the voice of the real Buzz Lightyear. I'm sorry, Tim Allen is the real Buzz Lightyear. But Chris Evans stars as the voice of the real Buzz Lightyear as he becomes a galactic hero that would become the inspiration for the toy depicted in the Toy Story film. So, is Buzz Lightyear supposed to be like an actual real astronaut? I don't know. Also, we're point of sort of realism. You know, this used to be like a little red button on the figures. And this is something that I've kind of struggled with Pixar movies recently. Soul, to me, was boring. It wasn't a film for kids. It was a film for adults that had grown up watching Pixar movies and hopefully decided to watch it. It was dumped on Disney Plus last Christmas, and understandably so. I do not think it would have the same effect in theaters as films like Coco or Inside Out with fun characters that kids can relate to, would have kind of an instant connection with. I think we're almost bordering on this edge of trying to appeal to an older audience, and maybe they're trying to appeal to the Disney adults. You know, that their marketing model is from cradle to grave almost. They've kind of raised them on Toy Story, and now we're going to get a more serious, gritty Toy Story. I like lighthearted, fun things, and if this is the approach they're going with a lot of their stuff, I'm not really interested. I'm not interested in realistic, gritty Pixar cartoons. You know, Pixar to me is fantastical. It's fantastical with a very solid understanding of story structure. Pixar to me has not been the Pixar of the past for many, many years. It kind of lost it around Inside Out to me. I know a lot of people love that film, and I just thought it was okay. And since then, they haven't really produced another film that I've thought was that great. You know, I did, like I said, I appreciate Toy Story 4. It's not terrible, and it's a serviceable exit for Woody. I do appreciate the competency of Coco, but Incredibles 2 was trash. Soul was boring. Luca was okay. It just lacked the excellence of previous Pixar. I haven't really found myself liking these recent outings by Pixar, and I'm not interested in this, and I probably won't go see it in theaters. Just wait for it to streaming, or I'll probably forget about it either way. From Bounding into Comics, I like this picture. That's cool. Disney announces new Buzz Lightyear origin movie. This is back in December last year. So during Investor Day presentation, Disney and Pixar announced new Buzz Lightyear film. Instead of having Alan voice the character, they announced Buzz will be voiced by former Captain America actor Chris Evans. And again, Chris Evans falls more in line with Disney politics these days, whereas Tim Allen is very much not compatible with modern Disney. Allen previously voiced Buzz Lightyear in the original Toy Story, and he'd go on to voice Buzz Lightyear even in the kind of pilot film for the television series Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. And I think Patrick Warburton voiced Buzz Lightyear in the series after that. Allen's also voiced the character in a number of video games. Yeah, there we go. And Patrick Warburton played him. As for what the actual film will be about, the official Pixar Twitter handle says Lightyear will be the definitive story of the original Buzz Lightyear. Voiced by Chris Evans. Get ready to go to infinity and beyond with Lightyear. No thanks, I'm not really interested. So the Pixar Chief Creative Officer, Pete Docter, elaborated during the presentation, stating, "At first glance, you might think this is a Toy Story film. Well, not so fast. See, back when we created the first Toy Story, we designed Buzz Lightyear with the idea that he was a toy based on some really cool character from an epic blockbuster film. Well, all these years later, we decided it's time to make that film." Oh my goodness. So, what we're doing is we're creating a film that's set within a film. This is like Machete and Grindhouse, where we saw the trailer and then it eventually becomes a movie. So, Pixar has become so creatively bankrupt that now it's diving deeper into the movies that it already has just to create new content. And why would, if the figure of Buzz Lightyear has Tim Allen's voice, and it's based on whatever this original Buzz Lightyear, the movie from an epic blockbuster film, you would likely have Tim Allen as the voice in the original film. This is Disney's way of just pushing out anyone that doesn't agree with them. And it's sad, and I, for one, am not going to support that. So, the film will reveal how this young test pilot became the space ranger we all know him to be today. So, is this also kind of retconning the Buzz Lightyear and Star Command series? Because that was fun, and it was, it was for kids, it was adventurous, unlike this where it seems like it's just going to be a grittier, more serious take on it. But, if you're interested, or if you're excited, good for you, I'm happy, and, go enjoy it. It's just, this isn't for me. We first see Buzz Lightyear in some other form of media aside from his toy box when he's brought home in Toy Story 1. We see him in a video game. Yeah, here we go.
So, we meet again, Buzz Lightyear.
Alright, I'm gonna...
For the last time.
Not today, Zurg.
So the toy, those are like little ping pong balls. Oh my goodness. Is this why they chose Chris Evans? Just because Buzz uses that like Captain America's shield. Oops. See, and it's a video game. Bounding into Comics does have that, you know. Here's the original box from Toy Story 1, where it says that he's a member of the elite Universe Protection Unit of the Space Ranger Corps to protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion from the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. Okay, okay. And then, okay, yeah. Then we have the video game, and the video game was Buzz Lightyear Attack on Zurg. So, as far as we knew, there wasn't a film in the movie. It was a video game, and could have been considered part of a franchise, but all that we know is that there's just a video game. So they're taking what they originally had as a concept as a movie within the movie and just making that movie. How confusing for audiences that this isn't a movie that we specifically saw, like a trailer of, in the original movie, such as Machete and Grindhouse. Is it Grindhouse? I think that's what this... For some reason I'm wanting to say Roadhouse, but that's Patrick Swayze movie. Totally wrong thing. But all we knew from the original is that he's at least a video game character. And a popular character at that, enough to make toys off of. And... oh yeah, and then, you know, Zurg is Buzz Lightyear's father. I have a feeling... I don't know. Are we going to retcon that out of existence? Because that would be a major reveal. Of course, mirroring Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker in Empire Strikes Back. And that's a major beat in the story. But if this is based on the source material of the original Buzz Lightyear, you'd think that we'd follow that same beat. So do we have this young astronaut, Buzz, launching into space and then encountering, you know, these robots that are going awry, and somehow that's his father? Or will his father be incorporated into a robot shell and then be made into Zurg? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't care. But here's what the director over at comicbook.com says about Zurg and whether he's going to be in the film. If the core elements of what Buzz is were to be paid off correctly, you would want to make sure that he had a laser. Okay. Probably want to make sure that he has rocket legs. Did Buzz have rocket legs? I know he had his little jetpack, but he has rocket legs? And you probably want to make sure that at some point he had a recognizable antagonist. But of course, he's not at liberty to say anything or about anything at this time. Yeah, Mickey will come after you and take you to Mickey prison. It's a thing. Mickey just rolls up his sleeves and's like, "Do you talk, Buster? Huh? You better not do it. Otherwise, I won't get that cheddar. And if I don't get that cheddar, that means you won't get better." Ugh. Just thinking about Mickey roughing up someone. Anyway. There you are. There's Lightyear, the teaser trailer. There's creepy Buzz smiling. We'll get to creepy Buzz's face. Right there. I'm not really too excited about this film. I really have no interest. Let's see about the comments. 57. Buzz will be receiving Jedi training, confirmed. Since Buzz is a toy, it can be assumed that he was most likely a real person that had an action figure developed. Why? Why is that an assumption? You know, let's think about, like, you know, Buzz Aldrin. Do we have a figure of Buzz Aldrin? Did he become this popular character that was put into video games? No. So why is this an assumption that either these creators have or other people have that he was a real person that had action figure developed on him? This animation is incredibly gorgeous. Well, to each their own. Simultaneously, like, why does this need to exist? But also, I'm excited for this to exist. So many Star Wars references. Fun fact, Tim Allen and Chris Evans both share the same birthday, but 28 years apart. If so, that's interesting. Can't wait for him to sacrifice himself at the end. Then everyone will cry at the end and Pixar will win the Oscars again. Yeah, and Alicia will take up the mantle of being Lightyear. I'm telling you, there's a reason this is called Lightyear and not Buzz Lightyear. Alright, comment below. What do you think about this film? Are you excited about Lightyear? And will you be seeing it next year? God bless you all.